Bromley Stadium, we've been here before. All we really know here is success. It's always familiar.
What do we think is Kennywood? Shit! What do we think is shit? Kennywood! Yeah!
I don't know too much about this team, Showtime. I know that there's Lippy's team in it from Northwest London, and I know they're going to want to beat the Dons. It's a charity, that's the main thing today. The main winner is Anthony Nolan, so we're really pleased to be a part of it and to encourage, you know, more young men to provide stem cells. That's the main thing. But as you know, football is football, and it will be a competitive affair. Donny Jones, shit, Donny Ironside, hard to kill.
Got the big boys out today.
Bro, I got a call up finally.
I was always told you could tell a man by the shoes that he wears.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rion.
I'll give you half.
You fucking
Get your done work.
Give me some score predictions today and who's going to score.
3-0, Ants a hat-trick.
Never know.
Yeah, easy.
Taxi T.
Yes, bro.
Still in school. I don't know how he's that tall.
We got King, man, the future. One day I'm going to be old and King's the one that's managing this club.
I don't give a shit.
Anthony Nolan Trust is a massive cause that SE Dons we're happy to partner ourselves with. So we're hoping to get a lot of donations for the cause today.
Yeah.
And a massive day for the club and the trust. And again, we're going to see what them North London man are on today, innit? Showtime are from North. We'll see what they're on. Where'd you travel down from?
Peterborough.
Peterborough Dons, you know?
Peterborough.
No. Alright, early morning face as well. Birmingham Dons are in the building.
I feel fucking small.
Now I get why Nathan Farmer wants to play in dunks because of you.
Look at all that one.
Man, like mods.
He's
saying.
SE donates for the day. Yeah. Let's ball for some charity, man. We ain't got to say much.
Man, like AGD, you know, lurking.
I just flew in from Miami.
From the Ghanaian wall. Yeah, we're bringing that back. There's like 3 walls at the Dons, you know. The Ghanaian wall, the chocolate wall, and the vanilla wall.
Who's the vanilla wall? Cook out.
This one there, this one's proper still. This might be my favourite.
Yeah? Man, like lefty, you saying? Change your footwear like you change whips.
Last game before we go for a break. So big up everyone that's been supporting us this season. Bear with us, man. Summer, there'll be content, but you gotta let the first team rest, man.
You're ready, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, don't worry, tomorrow, man.
Put it in the clip, because I'm not even starting. I don't know if I'm getting on to it.
It's a big occasion today. Stem cell, you know, people with blood cancer, big occasion, okay? Greater values, but first of all, it's a football match, okay? It's a football match and we're here to win. The objective of SC Dons has always been to win games. Let's win this game. Don't turn this into a joke. Go and express yourself. Last game of the season, I don't know about you, but I want to go on the end of the season winning this game.
Well, what we're doing today is a credit to our hard work and our platform that we've created, because it's actually an amazing cause. I know we're here having a bit of fun and that, but what we're doing is excellent, man. So you should all be proud of yourself to be involved in something like this. So let's treat it with respect as well, do you know what I mean? But as Rai said, we're always competitive. Let's win as well. I don't want to lose, not to lose, man. Let's really take this serious. But enjoy ourselves, but we need to win.
Just out of possession, making sure that everyone's going to press high. So that means starts with Nathan and then Cal and K running backing him up in between the fullback and the centre halves. And that allows me to be high, Mons and Lefty to be high and on the front foot. So make sure we go to engage them high and we don't set off. That's it.
Anthony Nolan Trust is similar to anything for Paula. It means something to a lot of people and we have to respect that today. That means the way we play, we take out the randomness out of our game. We keep it simple, we get into good habits and we work hard. We do our job today, which is playing a game of football to the level that SC Dons is at. We'll go home happy.
3, 2, 1, Dons!
This man's got 6 runners, get me. Score a couple goals, one's yours.
This one's yours.
I used to bag that grab till my wrist was aching. And pray that God will forgive me for all of these risks I'm taking. I was just young and poor, I came from nothing and shit weren't changing. My parents gave me love and guidance, it weren't their fault, don't blame them.
So today's lineup, we're going for a 4-3-3. That's Big G in between the sticks. We've got the return of RJ at centre back alongside Aji D. Left back we got a Rhino, and right back we got RP7. 3 in the middle we got Lefty alongside Mons, Kingy in the 10. 3 up top we got K Runner and Cal with Nathan Palmer in the 10. On the bench today we got the return of JJ, we got Greenaldo, we got a young boy Ross, you saw him play for the X1s before, and we got Triple F. Okay, then what's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of SC Dons Sunday League Football, the greatest grassroots content on YouTube in the whole world. In today's episode, we play against Shotime FC from Northwest London. We don't know too much about them, but what we do know is it's Lippy's team, so big up Lippy, big up the whole of the Filthy Fellas crew as well. and today's game is all in aid of Anthony Nolan charity, trying to raise awareness for such a great cause. However, as we said, every time the Dons play, charity or not, it's always a competitive affair, and today is actually the last week of the first team before they go for a break and then return in August for pre-season. As it's the last week for the first team, let's smash the like button. We're asking for 10,000 likes, so get that like out the way now while you're listening. Just press like, sit back, grab your popcorn and enjoy. I gotta say, one of my favourite players at this club is Montel. He's extremely talented. I told him I wouldn't leave this in.
Champions and that, you get me?
3:35, left it also into K Runner. Takes it on the spin, he's got a man chasing him down. Manages to get the ball still though, just weaving, bobbing and moving around. Always so hard to dispossess K Runner. He sees a run of RP7 out wide, he just opens up his body and skips past the fullback. He sees Nathan Palmer making a run back post. Lippy leaves his lunchbox open and Nathan Palmer says thank you. Brother, you gotta shut your lunchbox.
You must see Moses' header. What
the fuck is going on it? So a great start for the mighty Dons, 1-0 up after 6 minutes. Is this a penalty? I'm not sure, ref didn't give it though. 8 minutes on Bernard's watch, Kingy into Monts. Turns out and finds K Runner who takes it on the spin as well. Sees the run of Nathan Palmer. Again!
Big up J Boogie. Won the Punters Award.
Easy.
Easy as well. He's going to show you why he won it.
Where's JR? So you're coaching. You're doing a good job so far. 1-0.
1-0. So approaching the 12th, it's been all the Dons at the moment. We've controlled possession to be fair, but we can't afford to get complacent and sloppy. AGD peels a little bit too much skin off his potato as that one rolls through his feet, and we almost get punished. Corner kick for Showtime. So Big G screams away, we try to do so, gets a little bit scrappy and messy though, and he goes out for another corner. So a bit of momentum at the moment for Showtime. Geezer on the wing, whips it in. Big G and RJ thinks it's gone off the pitch. Lino doesn't agree, keeps his flag down. He cuts it into the box, but this one's going to be easy for Big G. 24 on the referee's Apple Watch. K Runner collects it again, little step over. J Boogie's a big fan of K Runner. Listen up.
This guy's good. He's so good.
That's really nice. It is very nice from K Runner. It's very nice from Nathan Palmer and Kingy as well. And how about this?
RJ, start from you. Don't worry, I'll give you the props.
So 2-0 to the Dons, deservedly so to be fair. We're moving the ball nicely. I still think we can step it up a few gears though as K Runner collects it again, causing the havoc. Slides it through for Nathan Palmer. He's going 1v1 with Lippy at the moment. Few step overs, but that one ain't troubling the keeper. So approaching the 30th, and as I said earlier, what we don't want to do is start getting complacent and sloppy and then end up letting Showtime back into this game. RJ's forced out wide as they're pressing well. Rhino tries to flick it into left, he doesn't quite find him. They're on the break now. Takes it on the spin and shoots. A big save from Big G.
Yes! Let's go!
Ginge, what's your thoughts on that?
That goal is dead.
31-34 on the Michael Bublé. Showtime back in the game now. And as I said, we cannot afford to start getting complacent. We've already done that, we've let them back in. And it's looking a bit messy and scrappy at the back there. Not a great ball from Big G into RP7. He comes out to try and collect though. The winger collects it out wide for Showtime. Just dribbles in between Monts and RP7 into a shooting position. But he just toe punts it wide.
Sorry.
33 minutes in, Don's still controlling most of the possession, but we're just not out of second gear if I'm honest with you, and it's more Showtime now that are coming forward. They look like they're playing with a bit more purpose than we are, as he cuts it inside and shoots. It's gone wide. 34-20, K Runner collects it in the middle. Bit congested in there as he runs into a little bit of trouble, and it's another attack here from Showtime. Slides it through to the striker, through on goal with Big G, but it makes himself big, and I think Showtime thought it was a penalty. It's actually a corner.
Yes! Come on! Yes!
Why you celebrating? What happened? What happened? What are you celebrating for? I was like, yeah, penalty, yeah. Oh, no. What? You tired?
Fun fact, one of the people on the Showtime bench is actually the Crook's cousin. Now just like me, he remembers a time when the Crook used to eat chicken every day and he loved it. It genuinely made him happy. But nowadays the Crook says he's a vegan and pretends he doesn't miss chicken. So I asked him, what do you think the Crook would do if he walked into a room alone and there was a bowl of chicken on the table with no one around to see? Lick it. He's a vegan, bro. Honestly, what do you think he'd do?
Lick it! Oh!
So if the half-time whistle about to go, it's going to end SE Dons 2-1. Not been our greatest half, but we've been in control. I just want us to up the gears a little bit.
And we all have high standards for each other, so if you let the standards slip and you're just going to let a man do what he's doing that's wrong, if you give the ball away, you have to accept.
I'm not the tactic man, so I'm not gonna tell you how to play football, yeah, but boys, I'll be so honest, yeah, that's the most boring half of football I've watched all season. That is boring, bruv. We're here to entertain. If people come to watch us play, man, that is boring. That's so boring, bruv. That's poor from us, man. They look like they have more of a purpose than we do.
They're just not letting you play.
I get it, I understand that, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. It's hard to watch, bruv. We're so much better than that.
They're set up to not give us space. So we need runners. We need someone who's unselfish. It can't be Nathan all the time. Someone's got to make a run, third man run from the middle, whatever. Someone has to do that so then we can play. At the moment, I agree with Andrew. It's fucking boring. Right back into the centre mid, then we play back. We're playing it sometimes, but then where's the
Then when they switch for us to go long.
King anything?
Yes, can we now discuss the opposition, please? We've spent 10 minutes talking about our own football. They can't play from the back. Every time that they play, they look lost, they look shaky. Every time we sit off for some strange reason. It allows them to get into our midfield and they're not good enough to build from their back. So when they build from the back and we press higher up the pitch, because they will give it to us. Their two centre halves will kick it to us or they'll kick it off the pitch.
King for Gaffer.
And their only strengths is when we give the ball away in stupid areas. Yes, we can play and we're getting success when we get it from one centre half to the other centre half, because that's when the gaps open up, because they're not smart enough to cover those grounds and to plug those holes. As you can see, they're going man for man and trying to follow you around. But when Calvin comes inside, when K-Runner comes inside, it's causing so much problems for them. That's how we're getting our success, when our wingers are coming inside.
What the fuck is going on here?
If we don't move it quick enough, that's when we have to look to go longer. If we take our time on it. So when we're talking about Adji and RJ, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds on the ball, that's too long. That allows them to creep. All of a sudden the spaces get smaller. But like they said, we need to stop doing it slow. We need to inject some tempo when we do it, because at the moment it's a bit easy. We're finding it easy and it shows on the pitch. We can crank it up 2, 3, 4 gears and go 4, 5 up if we want to.
Hello. So the second half begins. And one thing I love about Lefty, he's got a great first touch. Maybe I spoke too soon. I usually put the cow's moogies on Lefty controlling that. Anyway, it's Showtime breaking away now. I'm not going to lie, it's an outstanding ball there from the skipper. Around the back and in behind. It was a great save from Big G.
Yes, come on, George.
50 on the clock, and how about this for a pass forward from Lefty? Completely splits the defence. Nathan Palmer's well on side for me. And we're going to switch to a different angle for that pass.
Beautiful, come on. Oh,
I feel fucking small.
Talking of feeling small, Big G makes his massive pitch look small with his excellent distribution there through to Nathan Palmer.
Go on, Nathan.
You gotta fucking take your time. Nath, you're lucky.
I know some of you are probably wondering why the Crook looks so tired in this episode. Well, not everyone knows, but Crook lives with Big G, and last night Big G brought his new girlfriend to the house. Crook said he got no sleep last night because all he could hear was Big G shouting. Higher! 52-11, it's Rhino with an outstanding switch of play right into the path of Nathan Palmer. Who then cuts in behind the defender and shoots. 53-54, and it's been a much better start to this half for the Dons. We got a little bit complacent and slow in that first half, and that's what we wanted to change at half time. RP7 at right back, he's a maestro, you can't get past him. Great defending there. He looks forward, and how about this for a switch of play? Sees the run of Nathan Palmer, it's an outstanding ball over the top. Nathan Palmer takes it in his stride as well, trying to get off a chance to shoot. He's got Granada next to him, but he strikes it. It's a big save from the keeper. Big time! 56-11, Rhino into Monts. Turns out and finds RP7. Dusts off his Deodoras. Strikes it. It's a corner. Showtime don't think it should be.
You're bugging, bro. You're bugging. Get out of here, man.
We all know a massive part of this club is the punters, and we always rejoice when a punter gets time on the pitch. We've got Aji D out there today. He collects it and turns his man very well. Strikes it, hits the post, but it would have been offside apparently. Double change for the Dons. Off comes King and Rhino. On comes JJ and the young boy Ross. If you don't remember Ross on his debut for X1s, let me remind you.
Wait, what's the video?
Look at my boy Ross.
SC Dons.
61 minutes in. RP7 lives in Kent. Let me show you. Sportsmanship, something I've got to give credit to Showtime for. This guy didn't actually think it was a foul from RP7, so when the ref blew his whistle, he kicked it off. 64-14, lefty into Nathan Palmer into Monts. The boy's just moving it around ever so nicely in tight areas. Lefty into Nathan Palmer, gets it straight back from him. Sees around a K runner, puts it on his feet, on his left, strikes it. Good save from the keeper. 65 in, I'm not gonna lie, this winger for Showtime is on absolute burners. He's extremely fast. Ross does well to get back. It's a corner for Showtime. They line it up. So just like that, Showtime back in the game. Great finish, and it gives them a chance to sing on the sideline. Outstanding ball there from lefties. He finds K runner. He takes it for a run. He's got Ross just beside him, and now our punters have got a chance to sing as well.
Big play.
I'm not the geek, but this is the geek's view.
Yes, that's nice.
Yes, come on. So back in charge now, 3-2 to the Dons. K-Runner been causing an absolute nuisance all game. Cuts it back for Nathan Palmer. Good save from the keeper. 71 minutes in. I hate it had to be my boy JJ, but some of you are just here for the tackles.
Disgusting! What are we doing here? It's a charity game!
73-27, lefty sees the runner Grinaldo, collects it and cuts it back for Nathan Palmer, takes a touch into space. It's a foul in the box. 74-46, lefty steps up. I said I'd leave this one in for the punters. That's one of our own, Aji D, touching it into space, finding his man. Yeah, we're happy with that. 76-44, I've really got to give credit to Showtime, to be fair. I think we have been the better side, but they refused to say die at 2-0 down. They came back to 2-2, 3-2 up. They're still taking it to us now. It cuts inside. It's come close.
Hey, lefty, find it, man. Let me see something different.
Lefty so cool and collected, he even answers back the punters.
Different, yeah?
We've seen RP7 up front on the wing at wing back, but I ain't seen him at right back. You can't get past him. RP2.
David Lane, half price.
I've always said, man, we love the jungle, it's home, but when you give us a surface like this, we can really ball out. Good stuff there. Grinaldo takes it on the turn, gets past one, gets past another. You got to foul him.
Hey, we understand you have to take him down.
He just flicks analog stick. Yeah, he skips.
As I said, we got a punter on the pitch. Approaching the 83rd, look at the no-look pass there from K-Runner into the path for JJ. Nathan Palmer, supporters player of the year.
Get him off! Big
Have you ever seen Lefty change his mind? You have now. Fun fact, Swanley T and the Crook are cousins. But Swanley, I got a question for you. What's the Crook's favourite part of a woman's body?
Toes! 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 Hands! Come on!
84-48 on a rocking horse. Lefty into Grinaldo, back to Lefty. Takes a touch into space, uses his right foot to find Jordan Green. Slides it through to Nathan Palmer, the manager's player of the year. 5 left on the clock, we got an academy graduate, Triple F. On he comes for seasoned legend K-Runner. About 2 minutes left to go, the fake geeks impressed with Monts.
Beautiful Monts. Yes. Let's go. Run it.
As you can see, great work there from Monts, driving forward. He's had a great game today. He finds Nathan Palmer, cuts inside, he knocks it into Triple F, who's going to hold it for him. He gets it back to the feet of Nathan Palmer, Players Player of the Year. What I am going to say is when King drags off Nathan Palmer, he's actually the only person to ever bring off Nathan Palmer without Nathan Palmer arguing. But anyway, he brings back on Cal, and the final whistle is eventually going to go, and it is going to end 3-2 to SC Dons. First of all, I want to big up Showtime FC. They came out and they didn't stop running as well. They made it a game. I want to big up everyone involved, the Anthony Nolan charity. Was really honoured to be a part of this, and we hope that we've made a difference. Now, as I said at the start of the game, this is the last game for the first team. They're about to go on a break now. They've had a great season. We won the league. We know we underachieved in the cup, so we're going to come back next season for everything. Remember what I said before as well, there's going to be a lot of announcements coming up soon, so stay posted. Also, don't panic, there's football content every single week on this channel as always. But for the first team, let them have their break and they'll be back in August. Another reminder, the SC Dons Ice White Zip is now available online in all sizes. Go and grab it while you can. It's very exclusive, and once it's gone, it's gone. Remember, I asked for 10,000 likes for this episode. Let's see them up on a good one. So like the episode now if you haven't already done so. Remember, if you want to watch the full episode, like the full 90 minutes of our games, 5-a-side and 11s, you can sign up to our Patreon. Big up everyone who's already signed up to the Patreon. Remember also, Dons merch is now available in all sizes. www.scdons.com. Go and support the club. Put your hand in your pocket for the family. Big up everyone for your support, and we'll see you again next week.
Come on, my bro. You good though? I love my brother. Love my boss.
Could have done something. I was about to jog over to the left hand side, but it was too late.
You say you would have bagged this half if you had a little bit more time?
I would have bagged first half if they passed me the ball.
Towards the game, yeah, man, it's a slow tempo, man. It's a bit of a boring game if I'm honest, but it's for a good cause, and we got the win, man. So that's the main thing, bro. Next few weeks, what's next week? X1s against AFC Lewisham.
Man, like JJ.
You saw that tackle, innit? My ankle's hurting. Guy came studs up.
Dubs, King. Sometimes you win, you don't win pretty. JJ, we got the 3 points. It's all about you.
After this episode, what episode's coming out?
King.
X1s.
Yeah. King, debrief.
No, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Skipper, man, what you got to say?
Fair play to them for coming back as well. They didn't give up, and it probably kept the game interesting. Do you know what I mean? Because at one point I thought we was going to absolutely run them over, but they showed that spirit, man. So big up Showtime, big up Lippy again. He went in the ring, put himself out there. Donny Jones doing the same. So big up both sides, man.
What you gonna do when Doug leans on you? OMG, it's a rap. When we get Dino back, are you gonna call when you see ants on smoke?